Is the new edition Neymar really worth it? Which Neymar suits you the best? And which Neymar is the strongest one between the free Epic Santos version, the Brazil Epic Booster, and the latest edition Neymar? In this video, I will answer all these questions. You'll get my personal leveling for all Neymar versions, the necessary additional skills, which booster craft you should use, and of course, a comparison in my in-game performance tests on the pitch. Let's go! Zamba time! As you can see, I currently own 9 Neymars, but we will of course focus on the 3 most interesting ones and start directly with the best possible leveling for all 3. Let's start with the free Santos Neymar. My distribution of progression points for him is as follows: shooting 11, passing 1, dribbling 10, dexterity 9, lower body strength 9. With the manager boost, in my case it's Didier Deschamps with speed +1, he looks like this. Very agile, the axis between acceleration, balance and dribbling is very high, and what makes him so special is both his high attacking awareness at 95 and that he can function as an A position central forward. Next, I'll show you the Brazil Epic Booster Neymar. Here I have distributed the progression points as follows: shooting 10, 0 in passing, dribbling 6, dexterity 12 and lower body strength 7. With my customized leveling, he comes to an overall rating of 102 and has an incredible 9 player stats at 90+. Extremely explosive and extremely agile, with a balance of 98. Paired with a tight possession at 98, it is very difficult to take the ball off him. Add to that the mixture of his 90 finish and 93 curl, and he is an extremely dangerous weapon. Now we come to the most interesting player, the edition version Neymarcito. My individual leveling to get the best out of him looks like this: shooting 10, passing 0, dribbling 6, dexterity 10 and lower body strength 10. The special thing about this version is that we can equip him with an additional booster craft, which we of course will do now. I've chosen the Fantasista booster for this, which rounds off his abilities with a +1 increase in ball control, dribbling, finishing and balance. I'll show you what that looks like in the game plan with the manager boost. His curl and set piece taking goes up to 98 and he has a total of 8 attributes above 90+. As an overall rating, he has got 101 with this leveling. In general, this statistics looks very solid, very delicious. Before I compare now all 3 versions with each other, it is important to know which additional skills they need to be equipped with. Free Santos Neymar, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, long range curler, one touch pass, through passing, epic booster Brazil Neymar. I've already equipped him with all additional skills as he's been my main Neymar so far. Acrobatic finishing, one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, and as a 5th skill you can give him heel trick, but long range shooting or scissors feint also works very well on him. Bro, you're still here watching the video, enjoying the show? Very nice. So hit the subscribe button, don't miss any other upcoming video, and lift your own gameplay to a whole nother level. Let's move on to the edition version. Which skills are the best to give him? Acrobatic finishing and first time shot. And again, the passing skills: one touch pass, through passing and weighted pass. But which version is the best and strongest one, and who should you choose? If we now compare all 3 versions on the paper, we immediately notice that all versions have different playstyles. This is also what plays a major role in the choice of which Neymar for you. The free Santos Neymar is a deep lying forward. What is a deep lying forward? A forward player that is willing to fall back to receive the ball and help create plays. Compatible positions here are the center forward and second striker position. The edition Neymar is a prolific winger, a player who positions himself on the wing to receive passes, occasionally cutting into the center when the opportunity arises. Compatible positions here are the right wing forward and left wing forward. The Brazil Epic Booster Neymar is a creative playmaker, a player who takes advantage of any opening in the defense to initiate attacks and assists in shots on goal. Compatible positions: second striker, right wing forward, left wing forward, attacking midfield, right midfield and left midfield. I'll show you how these playstyles on these Neymars work on the pitch and how they determine the player's running behavior in-game afterwards. The next difference, as I mentioned earlier, is that the free Santos Neymar is the only one who can also play in the central forward position as an A position. But what about the abilities? What characterizes each player? The first thing that's immediately clear is that the Free Santos Neymar has an extremely high attacking awareness of 95. He also needs this as a center forward. The other Neymars, on the other hand, only have 81. If we look at the dribbling attributes, we can see that the Epic Booster Neymar has the highest values in relative terms. The same applies to the passing section. The Free Neymar is the strongest in the finishing section with 92, followed by the Booster Neymar with 90, and then the Edition version with 89. In set piece taking and curl, the Edition Neymar is by far the strongest of all. Both values at almost maximum is very strong. The fastest of all is the Epic Booster, and the slowest of all is the Edition version. Kicking power is not to be underestimated, and here the Epic Booster variant performs worst with -5 compared to the other two. There's a big difference in value in jumping in favor of the Santos version. However, this is not particularly significant as all versions are not good in the air. The Edition version performs worst in balance and has -6 points compared to the Epic Booster, whereas it has the most stamina with 86 and +5 points. The last section is the characteristics, and these are very important. This is primarily about the weak foot, both the usage and the accuracy. The disadvantage of the Free Santos Neymar is that it only has high as weak foot accuracy, whereas the other two versions are equipped with very high. On paper, all three versions have their pros and cons. Now let's move from theory to practice. You can find all of this on the pitch. In order to be able to make a good comparison and show the differences in running and positional behavior, I test each version in the same position. I focus on the second striker position on the left hand side, and we are starting with the Free Santos Neymar. For the first test, the Santos Neymar already on B form, we take that. Here you go. They are already showing him, I like that. I'm playing against the AI, so we will have always the same conditions, the same circumstances that we can test and compare the players. Running there to the front. And now running down. Yeah, he's very active, and you can see he dropped back, that he can receive the ball from the back. This is the deep lying forward system. Don't shout, brother. Tranquilo, calm down. Let's attack. Romario through pass. Kaká through pass. Yeah, Neymar was not too close to us. He was just running his own lane. What happens if we build the attack from the back, from the goalkeeper? Neymar dashing to the front and now falling back. Look at this. Kaká run to the front and look at Neymar. He is very, very far at the back. So he is not involving himself to the front where the ball is. Just waiting for the ball from the behind. Neymar is also crossing the lines, you can see it, and now again waiting here from the back. Yeah, this is what he always does. Dropping back, waiting there to receive the ball to make an assist, or in this case to score a goal. Which he can do very well, by the way, with his high finishing. Now let's test his dribbling, his dribble skills. Yeah, it's tight.
Oh, look at the space here.
Definitely tight and smooth. The curl was also not bad. Yeah, his skills are really nice. The high attacking awareness is very noticeable, but unfortunately also the low tight possession value compared to the other Neymars. He is explosive and clinical and generally has a very present style of play. However, because he is a deep lying forward, he often drops back, which means he is missing in fast counterattacks or takes the speed out of the attack. The next one is now the Brazil Epic Booster Neymar to test on the pitch. He's on fire, he wants to smash. Okay, Neymar, let's go. So first let's see how he will run, how he will behave, and you can see he is cutting to the outside. He didn't run in a lane, in a straight line, he just went outside. So next one. Is he dropping back? Yes, he's also dropping back. Extremely tight possession, and I'm not using even finesse. Here, this is with finesse. Bro, this is unreal. Neymar again running outside. He is not dropping back there in that position, but he's also not running straight. Let's initiate the counter attack. Yeah, Neymar still at the front. He is waiting there. It's a difference to the deep line forward. Let's make the game fast. Neymar already at the top. Waiting there. Not cutting inside. Chop turn. Oh, nice turn here from him. You could see this Neymar is a multi-talented player. Extremely fast, fantastic finishing, incredibly tight ball control. He can hardly be separated from the ball, and when he gets time and space, it's up to you whether you play a precise assist or put the ball in the back of the net. What about the performance of the edition Neymar, the latest and new Neymar? I'm really curious how he will perform on the pitch. Let's go. Let's initiate the counter-attack, and here you go, Neymar is here. Oh, nice movement here. One double touch, shot into the long corner. That is nice and smooth. Let's go for the counter attack and let's see how Neymar will... Ah, he is cutting already inside. Did you see that? He cut little inside, now waiting at the back. Let's initiate the counter attack here. Oh, look, Neymar, how he cut inside. Did you see? He switched the positions with Signori Kaká. That was a nice cutting inside move. Neymar at the top. And now cutting inside, but not running back. He's just running down. Oh, his cut behind and turns are smooth. Finesse. Oof. Neymar, man. No! No way! Neymar, as I told you, is such a wonderful play ID. His Marseille turns, his double touches, his finishing. Boom! This Neymar, you could see it, also glides across the pitch. Let's get this question answered. Is the edition Neymar worth it or not? If you don't have the Epic Booster Neymar, then the answer to this question is yes. Check out my next video where I show you how to play with my meta formation and which players you exactly need to use in each position. And I'm going to leave you now with a nice and smooth Bam! Junge!